Have you ever felt like you're on the outside looking in? Well, what if I told you there's one single skill that can unlock the entire globe for you, both in your career and your personal life? That skill is English. And today, we're going to lay out the entire roadmap for you and hand you the keys to a vehicle that'll get you there. Just picture this for a second. You're in a business meeting with people from 3 different continents, and you're all connecting, communicating completely seamlessly. Or maybe you're traveling and you're making new friends, sharing stories with people you've just met. This isn't just some fantasy. It's the reality that becoming proficient in English can truly open up for you. All right, you ready to start this journey? Here's our game plan. First up, we're going to get super clear on our destination. Why is English so important? Then we'll pull out the roadmap, the CEFR, which is basically the GPS for your language journey. After that, we'll introduce you to your vehicle, the Interchange series. And finally, I'll show you the keys that'll guarantee a successful trip. Okay, first stop, motivation. Because let's be honest, learning a new language, it takes work. So before we even glance at a map, we gotta talk about why. Why is this trip even worth taking? What's the big prize waiting for you at the end? Okay, so when it comes to your professional life, English isn't just a nice-to-have skill anymore. It's basically a superpower. It's what separates the local players from the global ones. And think about technology. I mean, the vast majority of websites, apps, and code, it all runs on English. It's kind of like the source code for our entire digital world. But, it's not all about work in business, right? English is really the language of connection. It's that bridge, the thing that lets a student in Brazil learn from a university in the UK, or how about a traveler from Germany sharing a joke with someone in Thailand? It's your key to this massive, amazing world of culture. Movies, music, books, stuff you'd totally miss otherwise. So here's what it all comes down to. The dream job, the new friends all over the globe, all that access to knowledge. It all boils down to one single thing: confidence. See, the real goal isn't just to know some English words. It's to own the language, to feel totally comfortable expressing who you are, your thoughts, your personality, without hesitation. Okay, so we know why we're going on this trip. We're fired up. But how do we actually get there? I mean, without getting hopelessly lost, right? Well, every good journey needs a map, a really reliable guide that shows you where you are and where you're headed. And for us, that map is something called the CEFR. And listen, this isn't some newfangled thing that just popped up. The CEFR is the real deal. It comes from literally decades of research and development. You can think of it as the gold standard for language learning, a system that's been tried and tested by millions of people all over the planet. So what exactly is the CEFR, and why should you care? Well, it's basically a universal system for describing your language level. It lets you say, hey, I'm an A2 level, and have that mean the exact same thing to a potential boss, a university, or, just for your own sense of progress. It's a common language for your language skills. Let's break it down real quick. The CEFR has 6 main levels. Honestly, it's kind of like leveling up in a video game. You start at A1. That's like the tutorial level. And you work your way all the way up to C2, which is, boss level. And what's cool is that each level has super clear goals, like can introduce yourself or can understand a complex argument, so you always know what the next mission is. Okay, we have our destination, we have our map, so what's missing? The vehicle. We need a ride to get us there. And for this trip, we've got a great one, the Interchange series from Cambridge University Press. Think of the Interchange series as a personal trainer, but for your English. It's this structured 4-level course made specifically for adults and young adults. That means no wasting your time with silly stuff. It gets right to the point because it respects that you have goals and you're busy. So what's the secret sauce here? What makes Interchange so good? It's all about one thing: communication. From the very first lesson, you are speaking, you're interacting, you are using English. We're not talking about those boring old grammar drills you do by yourself. Nope. This is all about learning by doing. And here's the best part. Interchange lines up perfectly with that CEFR map we just talked about. It's a clear step-by-step path. You start with the intro book, which gets you to A1. Then level 1 gets you to A2. Level 2 takes you to B1, and level 3 brings you all the way up to B2. It's like having a guide who knows every single step of the trail.
So we have the destination, the map, and the vehicle. Now let's pop the hood and see what makes this thing run so well. Let's look at the specific features. These are really your keys to success that make Interchange such a powerful tool. Okay, three big things here. First, that structured progression, it's a total game changer. You build your skills one step at a time, brick by brick, so you never feel lost. Second, the focus on speaking. This means you're not just learning theory, you're ready for real conversations. And finally, the content is actually interesting and up to date, which, let's be honest, is huge for staying motivated. So there you have it. You've got the destination, a world of opportunity. You've got the map, the CEFR framework, and you've got the perfect vehicle, the Interchange series. Everything is lined up and ready to go. The only question left is, where will your journey begin?